All right. Hello, hello, hello. We are back. This is the Bad Advice Show. I'm your host, the commissioner, owner of the Aardvark Kings, Grant Cron. And with me this week, owner of the White Bronco
Back.
Boys. Back this week. We had CR as a fill-in last week. Trevor Philippi. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good. Little
Uh,
brief hiatus for hunting, deer hunting, and we're back. So
and we back. We
good,
out you.
good to be back. Yep, yep. Sorry to let y'all down, but we're back. CR was a great fill-in, I'm sure.
He was
2
great.
weeks,
It
I
was
think.
great.
2 weeks. 2 week hiatus.
Um, yeah, we're here. Trade deadline is upon us. Trade deadline, I will say, trade deadline is Monday. So
Monday.
that's
Monday
it till
podcast.
we open up the league next year. So as pretty much as soon as the NFL draft happens, CBS turns over the league into the new season with all the rookies. And I open up the league at that point. That is when trading will be open next. So we'll have off-season trades, but not free agent acquisitions. What else? I think that was the only big thing. So a
Yeah,
lot of trades have been happening.
yeah.
Uh,
Yes, we have.
the few kind of people are. I mean, I'm getting a lot of offers for Jahmyr Gibbs.
hmm
I'm getting a stupid amount of offers.
Anything you'd like to talk about, or are you gonna keep that in house?
Eh,
Just kidding. I know you don't want to air out dirty laundry.
it's not dirty laundry. It's just so that I've gotten the most offers from the champ is here, and they've all been pretty good
He
offers.
just
But
lost leverage. He just lost leverage. Just kidding.
okay, well, on moral principle, and I've told them this. I've told them this. I ain't trading with him. I can't trade with him. He's last year's champ. I'm the only one to go back to back. Worst case scenarios, he goes back to back this year and takes that away from me.
So it's pride over next year for you?
I already have a decent amount of keepers.
Sure.
When you look at my team, when you look at my roster, uh, I have a lot of people in good contracts. I got some decent bones here.
Could have more.
Yeah, but I'm also fighting to get out of last place here.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I see that. I see. I hear you there. You don't want your name on a toilet seat by the end of the year. You definitely don't want that.
No, no. I mean, that would make me one of the one of the most decorated members of this league.
It's the wrong kind of decoration.
But exactly, it's a decoration we don't want.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Uh,
yeah, we had I mean Saquon just recently went to Jacob. The rich get richer. So
yeah.
hell up.
Jacob just got a whole lot stronger. Uh,
Depth takes a hit, but do you really care? Starting lineup is solid. So
yeah, but I mean, especially in this league, in a league that we go to the end. We go to week 18, and
mhm.
we do deal with people getting sat for playoffs, and that's where the depth comes in handy. That's where
Yeah.
you need the depth, because then all of a sudden it's like you might have a couple players who all of a sudden they go, nah, well, we want them healthy for the playoffs. Well, you go, I got so and so I can plug in right here.
Sure. So it's a chess, not checkers.
Yep. Yeah,
Chess
you
and
gotta you can make it to week 18, but you gotta make it through week 18.
certainly, certainly. Well, you want to dive into
Yeah, yeah, we can dive right into so we got
let's
what is that?
let's dive into the shallow end of the pool here. Risk
Oh,
per out.
tight
You have any?
end
Oh
uh
yes.
the side pot standings is updated. So ticker going across right now. White Bronco boys, that is you. You are leading with 6 tight end touchdowns.
Smoking
Well,
that George
there's a
Kittle pack
handful
right
of
now.
us tied at second place with 4. Even more tied up in sixth. Well, Jacob has 3 at sixth, and then the rest of the field has 2 tied at seventh
Dude, I
with 2.
man, I would have thought, like we said, been a tough year for tight ends.
It's been a tough year for tight ends, but
Yep.
you're not
I'm
like you don't have it secured yet, but
no, definitely not. Definitely not. I think all of those touchdowns have came from George Kittle. All of those.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
think
about
I can
right.
definitely benefit from Brandon Ayuk going down, but CMC is back and he vultures a lot of touchdowns. So we'll
Yes,
see.
especially
We'll see
red
if I can
zone,
hold off
red
the
zone
pack.
action.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, all right, we can get into. So we got Week 10 wrap up, Week 11 preview. Week 10 wrap up. First matchup I have is Artificial Turf Toe Tappers losing 89.98 to the Aardvark Kings 104. This was a scary one.
Aardvark Kings.
This was closer than it should have been in the worst ways. What?
Was it though? Doesn't look that close. What did it come down to? Like a Monday nighter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because who played that Monday night? Was it
Couldn't tell ya.
Tampa, San
Uh,
Fran, or no?
I don't think so. Was it Houston, Detroit? I think it was. Or was that Sunday night? I don't know. But yeah, you pulled it out.
Yeah, but yeah,
You
pulled it
pulled it
out.
out.
It's nice. We're in the win category. We're we're fighting not to be last place, you know,
Hmm.
and
Yeah, certainly.
we're putting up the best effort we can here. And 104. I mean, I guess it got us the win this week, but
Yeah,
it's not pretty, and it doesn't look pretty coming up.
yeah. Good strong showing from Terry McLaurin. He's been good all year. Really, really benefiting from Jaden Daniels being there. Honestly, I mean, McLaurin was so hit or miss the previous year just because they have no QB play. But now he's got a QB and he's steady putting up numbers in the teens, if not more,
Yeah.
weekly. So that's a solid keeper there as well. Very solid keeper for you. Kate Otten's still rolling too.
Okay, he's rolling. It sucks he's on bye this week because he's definitely going to be missed. But I got really lucky and I got him for $1, and
Yeah,
he's in my list of good bones. He might fuck around and be a top tight end next year.
you never know.
You never know. And like for $1, he's going to cost me 2 next year. I'll roll that. Say
Yeah, if you drop him to waivers by
that's
week
the
3,
bones
you're not.
crew right there. That's a good bones crew right there.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, pretty much sent AT3 to the trade route. Pretty much. That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, and if we can take a look at the American division, the standings in between weeks here, but
Yeah, we'll do that.
yeah, AT3 is not far out of it. Sure, they're three and
No,
seven, but champions here is 5-5. They're 500,
who would have thought?
right?
And he took a brutal one. We'll get into that. Though. But brutal loss for him.
I got a trade in my inbox here.
Uh-oh.
I don't hate that, but I don't have room. I don't. Who was that from Billy? Grady committee. I got to review it. Front office has to review it. I can't be doing this right now.
Yeah. Stop sending Grant trade offers while he's on stream. Show some respect.
It's not it's not terrible, but I don't have room for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, whatever. We'll look at that in a little bit. Yeah. Saquon and Ramondre Stevenson were the big stinkers for AT3.
Yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson, how's he been doing this year?
Been doing all right.
Averaging 13.9. Okay.
Pretty good for that Patriots offense, honestly. I mean,
Yeah, he's been doing all right. So he had 2 20-point games back to back going into this past week. Yeah, it's been a nice little 1-2 punch. I guess running back. Saquon's definitely picked up the slack when Ramondre's done bad, but this is like a bad golf scramble partner. Nothing you can do when they both do bad. When you both have bad shots.
They both shanked their drive right off the fairway.
Yeah.
No retrieve. So, but yeah, good win, solid win for you. And now you guys aren't in the same division. Yes.
No. Yeah,
that's
this could be a shitty match preview.
Could be. So, all right.
All right, next matchup.
Yeah,
Uncle
very
Buck's
nice.
Power Drill losing to Gritty Committee 120 to 87.
Thank you, Gritty Committee.
Uncle Buck did 87.9. That is the lowest score of the week.
Uncle Buck, you owe money. Uncle Buck's owing money.
$15.
Oh my gosh, $15, buddy. He's right off the screen here, so I'm giving it to him. He's none too pleased about it. Let me tell you that.
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't be that pleased about putting up 87.9 points. Mike got saved this week.
I can't say that because I wasn't far behind. I think I was barely above that. So. But yeah, this one, Jalen Hurts has been on a fucking roll, so that's a good one.
Yeah.
Joe Mixon has also been having a great season, rolling.
Everybody else just kind of average.
There.
Or
They're
just like, just kind of there. Garrett Wilson only did all right. Malik
this is a real.
Neighbors, you wanted more than 11 out of them. Jets D only get. It was battle of the New York defenses on this one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Honestly, this one looks like Gritty Committee did everything they could to lose.
Kind of lunch pail win for Gritty Committee, though. Just put your hard hat on, go to work, put in your 8 hours, and go home.
Derrick Henry being the only repeat performer on this roster.
Yeah.
Everybody else this week just decided not to show up. I mean, 14's not. I mean, you want more from Derrick Henry than just 14, but you'll take 14.
You're hoping
you'll
for
settle.
Almost 18 to 20 for Henry, but yeah,
I guess
JJ
it is a
too.
perfect lineup. This is the only lineup he could have set. Everybody else was zeros across the board on his bench.
That's a perfect lineup, Grant.
That is a perfect. Hey, it's an ugly perfect lineup, but it does go into that category.
Yeah. Had to go the Taysom Hill route at tight end too. Didn't do too bad either though.
Oh, 7. I mean, 2 receptions. That's 2 more than I thought he would have got.
No kidding. You never know what he's gonna get.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Jared Goff, I'm surprised on that one. Didn't he throw 5 interceptions? Still got him 11 points though. Bad.
Yeah, no,
Was it the 5 INT? I think so.
Yeah, it was 5 interceptions.
Jeez. Just that 10 points taken off, right? Is it -2?
Yeah. He could have got him 21.
Holy fuck. Damn. But
still would not have helped him.
No, not much. Not much. You set the lineup you could and you roll with it. At least you have no second thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a bad day across the board. I mean, Jefferson and CD getting 9 and 8.
Yeah, the debut for CD not so hot, but still, that's a solid team, man.
CD's got the sun in his eyes.
Oh yeah, fuck! I saw that. I blame Jerry Jones for that one. Well, fuck! Let's just rebuild the whole stadium. Sure, Jerry, you got the money for it. Yeah. What an annoying prick. How would you like to play for that guy? Did Dallas fans even like him? Honestly, do you even like him?
I don't know. I go both ways on him. Part of me just absolutely loves him. He's just kind of a wild card.
You love it because he's not your guy,
Yeah, maybe that is what it is. It's it's almost you look at it and say, "Good for you guys."
Oh my god, awesome. Well, yeah, I appreciate Gritty Committee keeping Uncle Bucks in check.
Yep. So yeah, all right. Well, let's go to the next matchup. All right, a close one. Battle of the bottom here. No game plan. It is. This is a consolation battle here. No game plan. Barely winning to Legion of Poon's 106. Or Legion of Poon 104 to No Game Plan's 106.
Yeah, that running back room. Look at a tale of 2 cities there for the running back.
Shit.
Holy cow. Cuba Hubbard, man, I fucking had him beginning of the year. I dropped him too quick. He would
You should never give
having
up on
that
him.
on my team right now would be Oh man,
You gave
I
up
know.
on it.
I
You
should
should have never gave up on him.
I had him for like $1. Now he's got a fresh new contract with Carolina. So damn, yeah,
Yeah,
regret there for
he's
sure.
the man, girlfriend.
Holy shit! I just realizing Bills D with 31 points too. When you get a defensive
Ooh,
performance like that, and then the rest of the
ooh.
team kind of lays an egg. But
Imagine if the Bills defense would have just been like all right, average, or just like normal.
yeah, he's paying some money to the
Would
pot.
have, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Because take away 20 points from there, give him 11. He's at 84 points then. That's
yeah,
whoo.
yeah.
And
Mahomes is coming alive
buy the
though
Bills
for him.
D a beer next time you see him.
And the triumphant return of $41 TJ Hawkinson did all right. Did he get a touchdown or is that all yards?
That's all yards. That's 8 receptions, 72 yards right
Love to
there.
see it. Love to see that out of Hawk. So if he can lead the way moving forward for him, I mean, you don't want your tight end leading the way, but you can keep that pace.
Yeah.
You're happy with that. Yeah, I mean, Chuba Hubbard, CMC on the other side, Puka Nakua, solid, solid week. And yeah, he kind of set the lineup he could as well. Got Zach Ertz on the bench. Could have had squeezed a few more points there. So unfortunately, 3 points off from a perfect lineup, but still got the dub nonetheless. Good on no game plan there.
Yeah. I needed him to lose in the worst way.
Alrighty, what you got next?
All right, hold on. To fix that. Next matchup I have is and this one was rough. Dana's system winning 115 to 113 because of a stat correction.
What do you know the detail of the stat correction?
It was something
Champ is
with
here. You might want to turn off the stream for a
the
second.
Lions defense.
Oh, a defensive
Uh,
stat correction.
they had
Oh,
given him a forced fumble that wasn't end up being ruled a forced fumble. So they took it away from him,
was
taking
it
what
2 points?
2 points away from him because he was winning by
Oh,
0.8.
shitty. That's
Uh,
so shitty.
going
Oh my
into
god,
going into Tuesday, he was winning by 0.8. Stat
dude,
corrections came back around and
you go to bed Monday night and you're like, oh, I just scraped
just
by, and
squeaked
then
by.
wake up in the morning, you probably didn't even check the fucking score or didn't check his record, and then he's like, "What? What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And yeah, it was that was kind of like 2020 election. Not to get political here, but all of a sudden 3 a.m. All of a sudden 20
What the
million
fuck?
votes show up out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, box of votes just shows up at your doorstep. Going, hey,
What the
we
fuck?
forgot about these.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
kind of.
you hate to see it.
I know. I needed now. Dana's system holds the lead. That's a huge win for him. He's holding the lead.
Huge win. Yeah, he's holding
Yeah,
the first round bye. We only
absolutely.
have 4 weeks left, 5 weeks left
You said we
till
go
playoff
till.
start. Week
Oh,
15.
okay. Yep.
It's
Okay.
week 11. Play with
So
including week 11. That's 5.
yep.
11,
5 weeks.
12.
5 weeks.
Yeah, 5 weeks. So five weeks to solidify where you guys want to be for your playoffs.
Yeah, and I mean, fucking look at his bench too. He had plenty of ways to win here. I mean, Calvin Ridley with 30 points. He could
Ooh,
have he could have really poured it on. I mean,
Cardinals D with
goodness gracious.
19.
Kelsey's coming alive a little bit. Pickens showing some muscle, and Herbert. He's looks like he must have picked Herbert up off waivers, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dak out for the year, so definitely good plug and play there, and it brings him the win. So
yeah, barely squeaks them by a
solid,
win.
solid team effort there. So did enough to sneak
Nothing
in the
really
dub.
stands out to me on the champ is here side. Darnold only getting 6.4. Darnold throwing
Yeah,
3 interceptions was rough.
yeah,
Cracks are starting
yeah.
to show.
You
Er,
thought that would have been a dynamite play against the Jags, who just
Yeah.
moping around this year.
What
So
did Baker do? Baker didn't do much. Baker would have done enough to get him the win.
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I think you set the lineup that gave you the best chance, though. So I would have done the same thing probably. I don't know. I mean, Baker's been good, but just
Baker's been great.
tough one, tough one.
Baker's been better than Darnold.
My heart goes out to you, champ is here, because your record is a lot better than it shows. Honestly, your team is a lot better than your record
Yeah,
shows.
but you know what? Record is the only thing that matters.
True. True.
I hate to say it. Sorry, bud. But
Yeah.
it's the way she goes.
Sometimes you go, sometimes you don't. Fucking way she
That's
goes.
the way of the road, bud. Yeah, I don't want to. This one's it's too depressing. I get it. I won't spend too much time on it. No one
Yeah.
stands out really on either side. Pickens and Kelsey 20. St. Brown and London, only people to really do anything for the champ is here.
Hmm.
So, all right, next matchup. I hope everyone got their beef and cheddar because
Yeah.
Purple Rain passed 200
Oh,
points this week.
I was
First
rooting for
time
him.
this year. Um,
Wonderful.
puts up 206 points. White
Oh
Bronco
yeah.
boys, you put up 103.
Yeah, I was happy to be at the bar on Thursday night when I knew I lost, so I could have a couple extra drinks in me, and grin and bear it.
Yeah, Chase Brown put up 65.4.
March 8th. Yep.
Or you want to say Chase? Yeah, Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
I mean, Chase Brown also had a great night. Also that night,
Absolutely.
22.4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Chase
really
had key
just
as well.
you got beat down.
Dude, Joe Burrow on the bench. He would have had holy fuck. This could have been a record day. Could have been a
Oh
record day
yeah,
for him.
oh yeah, he would have been because the record's like 232 or something like that, 236.
That would have got it. Would have got
And
it. Maybe
yeah,
not.
no, that would
Maybe not.
have that would have given
Would
him
have tiptoed up to the line.
would give him an extra 30 for sure.
But yeah, gosh, scary team here. And then you throw Saquon into this mix. I think
Yeah, he
Pitts
just
out.
acquired
Pitts out, I
Saquon.
believe.
Yeah, Pitt's
Um,
out.
it was Debo out. Who was the other guy? Jameson Williams.
Yes,
I think that's what it was.
Jameson Williams.
That's why, yeah,
Which, okay, fine, take your chance on him.
yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
here's the throw. It's probably like, hey, can you throw this in? And he's like, fuck it,
I
I'll
think
throw
I,
it
I
in.
think he's a halfway decent price, but like, I don't see him being at Detroit next year. I don't really. I mean,
For Saquon, though, fuck it.
yeah. I think AT3 could have got a better deal there.
Think so? I think that's pretty solid.
I think he could have got a better deal in terms of keepers.
Yeah, but
Probably he could have got
well,
He could have got Chase Brown off of his hands, or should have taken Chase Brown. Laporte is a better deal than Pitts.
maybe there was a little more meat on the bones, but
Laporta has
what
a
was
salary of 11. Kyle Pitts
yeah,
has a salary of 17. Take Laporta over Kyle Pitts.
he probably was like, no, I'm keeping Laporta. He probably drew the line there. How
Then
about
say
a
no.
little
You don't get
J-Mo
Saquon.
How about a
Then.
little J-Mo Williams? Who knows what other kind of gremlin offers he was getting on the side? Must not have been good enough, clearly. But yeah,
I guess
I don't
not.
hate it, but yeah, Saquon would have been a great. Would draw you a lot. I still think it's a solid trade. I don't know what Debo's sitting at.
It's all right. It's not terrible. Debo is definitely like the
5. Yeah, that's a good keep.
uh
Good keep.
the high point in that one. But yeah, well, hey, good for them. They came to an agreement. They came to a deal.
And honestly, I mean, I don't need to talk about my team. I mean, we kind of did our thing. I mean, you'd want more than 103.
You need 103, more than 103 if you want to compete in the
Yeah,
playoffs. 103 bounces you first round.
Brian Thomas without Trevor Lawrence looks pretty poopy. So
Yeah, I mean, how many
that's what
targets
sucks.
did he even get?
Probably not many. Or I don't know. But yeah, that one definitely hurt.
3
Otherwise,
targets, 2 catches on
solid,
3 targets.
solid performance though. Everywhere else, just solid. Nothing great. Purdy on the bench doesn't do me anything. So this was the one that I lost this on Thursday night, and I knew that going in.
Yeah, for sure. You lost it
Yep.
Thursday, and
Yep.
weight off the chest. We'll pack it
Mhm.
up and worry about next week.
Yep.
But
Absolutely.
congratulations to Jacob being the first team to
Thanks for the
cross
beef and cheddar,
200.
Jacob. It
Yeah,
was
thanks for the beef and cheddar. I hope everyone claimed theirs.
kind of like getting a spanking, and then all of a sudden, your
Enjoying a
dad comes
good
back.
beef
He's
and
like,
cheddar.
"Hey, you want some Arby's?" Like, all right, I'll take it.
All right. Last matchup for week 10, I have a Stadium Hot Dogs losing to make football violent again. It was 157 to 140. Two bottom table teams
Yeah, turning up.
showing up,
Yeah.
showing out. I think this marks 3-ish weeks in a row for make football violent again, just having excellent weeks and just overperforming projections. He's on a roll right now. Good for
Yeah.
him.
And where did all these points come from? Eagles D
Eagles
and
D got
Cortland
him
Sutton.
35. Lamar Jackson got 45.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah,
Nice.
Sun got 19. You got a handful of way over performers, and
Yeah, the defense is turning out in this one, and the quarterbacks.
yeah,
Yep.
Swift.
Yeah, it's a close one, man. Either of these guys, you're not playing Jacob this week. You got a pretty good shot. So.
Yeah,
Funny how it seems to happen like this, though. You have your best scoring week. The other guy also has their best scoring week, or one of their best. But
that's the way it seems to go sometimes.
that's the way the schedule goes. Yeah. So solid.
James Conner, freshly acquired, first game for Stadium Hot Dogs, having an excellent game, putting up 22 points. Must really be liking the new uniforms, the new Stadium Hot Dog uniforms.
Is there a new uniform? What do you mean?
Oh, he's just a new team. He was on
I
Champions
see, I
Year
see.
before, and now
I was
he's
like, new
on.
uniform. What? I got you.
No, not real new uniforms, idiot.
Jeez.
Um,
Or not.
he also got Ladd McConkey in that trade and only put up 7.2 points. But I mean, obviously one of them, or if not both, were big gains. It's 2 receptions for 52 yards.
Mm-hmm.
See his
Yeah,
game. Game long will tell us the longest.
It's the long play for Ladd McConkey for him for sure.
37 was his longest one out of that. So 2 pretty
Yeah, but
big.
he's hoping for. You'd like to see him improve this year, but next year is what he's really, really hoping for next year with Ladd McConkey. So
Yeah, because Ladd McConkey's a good 2, maybe 3-year player. He'll do all right for Stadium Hot Dogs.
absolutely.
Vikings defense, phenomenal week for him, putting up 23 points. Sucks
Yeah.
Eagles D comes and puts up 35 right next to you.
Vikings D won the Vikings the game, but they did all they could to help Stadium Dogs
Yeah.
try to win, but couldn't pull it out. It's a rough go.
Yeah, that's I needed make football violent again to lose, because then we would have had the same record. It's all bad right now, let's just take a look at the standings.
Yep.
Haitian division, such a tight race.
Yeah, definitely.
Dana's system right now sitting in that number 1 seed, getting that the bye spot. And White Bronco Boys and Uncle Buck's Power Drill, the 2 memorial teams, should we say?
Memorial.
You could just team names like after somebody.
Yeah, I suppose. R.I.P. John Candy. R.I.P. Orenthal James. You know if Al Collins is still kicking?
Yes, he is.
Is he? Is he in prison as well, or is he?
No.
Probably not in prison. He didn't behead somebody. So.
No.
Well, that's not what put OJ in prison, anyways. But yeah, it's a tight one there, and then race to the top for Purple Rain and Grady Committee. Champ is here, not out of it. Legion of Poon not out of it quite yet. So yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. I think Legion of Poon is they're hanging around there record wise, but I just don't think they have the bones to make that push into the playoffs. I think they're terminal in 4th place. What? Did I use the word wrong?
Terminal. No, I like it. It just reminds me of I don't know.
The Terminal with Tom Hanks?
Yes, actually. That's exactly what I thought of. Great movie.
Well, what was his name in that?
Fuck.
He was from Krakosia.
Victor?
Victor something.
Victor? I don't remember.
From the country of Krakosia. Great
Krakosia.
Great movie.
Well, yeah. So it's going to be down to the wire here. It's 3 teams from each division.
Yep,
I
top
don't
three
know. We'll
teams from
see.
each division. First seed team in each division getting a first round bye.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, then NFL style, American and shithole division go at it, and each produce a top team to play in the championship.
There you go.
Right now, Mike is in last, and so am I in each division. So we'll play for the shitty if that's how it ends. I hope not. I'm hoping I can
You,
make a push and have either Travis or Shane take that bottom spot, but it's going to be close. And it's a toss up. Same over here in the American division. Mike actually, honestly, could still make playoffs. 5 games left. He's 2 games out. It, things would need to go his way, but
yeah.
not impossible. All right.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Let's
Yeah,
get
great,
to
great.
the better part of the show here, the preview. This is the part where most of the fantasy advice is doled out. So Thursday night game was last night. That was Philly versus Commanders. Philadelphia winning 26-18.
Mm-hmm.
I just have
Good game.
my mind pulled up right away. That's just what's here. And I had Terry McLaurin, so we can talk about that for a second.
Is
Terry
there anything?
McLaurin, I don't know how many targets did he have. He only ended
I
with
don't
2
know.
points and like completely screwed me this week.
Yeah, it was a rough one.
Yeah. He had 2 targets, 1 reception. If you're Washington, how does he only have 2 targets?
Absolutely, I said the same thing. You don't win with Terry McLaurin getting two targets. So I feel you there, and it's not a winning strategy. It's kind of a
No.
ground and pound, kind of greasy Thursday night divisional game.
Yeah, I get it. It's a divisional
Kind of
game,
greasy.
so
I mean, the
it's tough.
Eagles
It's a
ran away
tough
with
one.
it. Yeah, yeah. So how do you bounce back from this here? How do you, or do you not want to analyze your own team?
I'll let you analyze my
I'll
team, and
say,
I'll
how
analyze
can
change.
you? Hmm.
I'll start with the champ is here.
Yeah, you go.
He's 5-5. Needs a bounce back week right here.
Absolutely
I
needs it
mean,
like you need oxygen.
if I'm in the shoes the champ is here, psychologically I'm saying easy dub right here. This is a great bounce back week. But you can't get in your own head like that. You can't start thinking easy week and then lay up on him.
Hmm.
He's got Bo Nix playing.
Yeah, good pickup.
Jonathan Taylor, freshly acquired from Stadium Hot Dogs, I believe,
Yep.
in that deal. You,
Yeah, certainly.
you need everybody to start pumping out. Nico Collins is back. He's projected 17-9. We'll round up and say he's projected 18 points. Like I said, just because this is an easy game doesn't mean you need to go easy.
Yep.
You projections, boys. You hit your projections this week.
Yeah.
This is a solid team on paper. That the best key to success I could say for the champ is here. I don't like you can't single out one player. It's just
Hmm.
everybody. The Patriots. The Patriots model. Just do your job.
Yep.
Everybody
That's
just
correct.
hit your
That's
projections. Nobody needs to be a superstar. Just do your job out there for the champ is here. Don't treat this like a layup, even though it just might be.
Yep. And I'd say for you, I'm looking at 2 players here that can get going for you to have a good week. I think you might need both of them. Nick Chubb, who's working his way back in.
You
I haven't
work, yeah,
watched
working.
Browns too much, but if you can have a Nick Chubb like 2 touchdown game, because I don't know if they're gonna really beat him into the ground the way their record is off injury, but if you can get him close, pound a few in from 5 yards out or something,
Yeah.
that would be good for you. And Tyreek Hill, Tyreek Hill, man, you put all your chips into that pot, and
Yeah.
it's just kind of been a letdown this year. And you did the right thing, you're like, hell, I got Tyreek Hill on my team, but he's got to show up for you for sure. He's got to make up all of those Terry McLaurin points and then some. He's got to have a Tyreek Hill game where he's out getting
That
30 points.
30-point week.
Yep, yep. He's capable of it. He's just got to get the ball. They're
Yeah,
gonna
they
have to
just
figure
got
out
to
a way
scheme it up for him.
to get him the ball
Uh,
because he's literally their key to win.
he plays Vegas. Is that the week to finally do it against Vegas, or
I don't. I mean, I think Vegas is probably a little stronger defensively at the line, but I don't know. Their corners don't know, but it's certainly not the worst matchup, I would say. So that's where I'm looking at. And if Gibbs can get the majority of the workload there in Detroit, the thing is, hopefully Detroit gets up on Jacksonville and then they kind of run the ball, which they're no stranger on running the ball there in Detroit. So yeah, you hope Fryermuth or ETN can overperform their projection or at least meet it. You know,
yeah? If
definitely.
Fryermuth was a pickup because
Mm-hmm.
Kate Otten, if we want to peek at the benches, Kate Otten's
Yeah,
on bye. I'm most nervous about Kirk Cousins.
yeah.
Oh, shout out Brian Robinson Jr. got a touchdown for him on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for this? You ready for this debut?
Yeah, there you go.
Because I kept it
Beautiful.
short. I
Give,
kept it
give it
short
the
and
full. Give it the full. Give it the
I
full.
don't have the
You
full.
deserve it. You don't have the full?
I
Okay.
can make it. I'll have to go back later and make it. But
Yeah.
shout out Brian Robinson Jr.
Love it. Love it. Great.
I'm gonna try. I have to be good about it, but I'm gonna try and play it every time his name comes up.
There you go.
Anytime someone says his name, it's just an obligatory many men.
Alrighty.
But yeah, so that's
So what do we
yeah,
say? Let's pick what's the spread at here?
a
Mr.
lot
Spread
to a
said.
little. This is probably if I had to handicap this,
We're looking at 30 points, 31 points. Let's say
I'd say minus 20 and a half
minus
for
20 and a
champ
half.
is here.
Hmm. I think God, I'd almost take champ with the points. I almost would.
Yeah.
I'd almost, if the money was right, I'd almost so take you to cover the points.
I'm gonna take me and plus 20 and a half because
Don't
I'm
have my
probably gonna
pool.
lose, but I'm gonna try and cover here.
Yeah,
Good teams
think you
win, great teams cover.
I think you could cover 20 and a half, but I'm gonna go with champ is here.
Money line or spread?
I'd take, I just take money line. I'm not too confident on that.
All right. All right, next matchup. Legion of Poon versus Make Football Violent Again. Make Football Violent Again. I already have an Austin Eckler, Jake Elliott, and
Yeah,
Eagles defense play already.
dude,
Jake Elliott,
Elliott, we should have had.
three missed
Oh my
kicks, two
God,
field goals, and an extra
amazing! He had
point.
6 points. Really, it's amazing he had 6 points. What
Yeah.
a brutal showing for Jake Elliott. And then on the other hand, Austin Eckler with a great performance. Honestly, he was.
Who does Austin who's also running back there with Austin Eckler?
I think his name's Brian Robinson
Oh, Brian
Jr.
Robinson Jr.
We should almost get a many men for Eckler, dude. I mean, I know he ain't good shot, but that was a good showing for him.
It was a great showing for him. They
He
kicked
got
the
the
ball out
touchdown.
to him a handful of times. He had 8 receptions on 89 receiving yards. I mean, this is kind of how we saw him at where was he? The Chargers. When he was in the Chargers,
Yeah,
big receiving back. And he kind of, getting back to that in this game.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, we got. It looks like we're leaning towards. What do we got here? Make football violent again. What's John's path to victory here?
John needs his running backs to show out this week.
Yeah,
Alexander Madison is a rough RB2, I feel. I
I mean,
haven't looked.
he's had his. You're not super confident putting him in there, but he's had an all right
I
season.
mean,
Certainly better than it looks better
deep
there than he did
leagues, sure,
before.
he's great,
Yeah.
but we're semi deep and he's your RB2.
Hmm.
I mean, game logs 16-6, 13-6,
Well, he's
10.
got Javante Williams on the bench. Personally, I mean, I'd think
Javante
about
Williams
swapping.
is at least a RB1. I guess I don't
Mhm.
know what Madison is. I thought Zamir White was RB1 in
No,
Vegas.
I think it's kind of timeshare. They're just two trash cans
Yeah, it
kind of
seems like
grabbing the.
Madison's RB1 actually. It says he led the
Yeah,
backfield.
yeah. I don't think Zamir White's much of a factor there. So, but yeah, I don't. I think he'd. I think if I was him, I'd consider swapping in Javante Williams here. Looks like he's going double tight end as well. Bowers and Hawkinson. I don't think that's a bad move, especially in the with the side pot going. So you hope you pick up a touchdown there. Bowers, I heard a stat today that he's on pace, and I don't think anyone's talking about it. I mean, I know he's good. He's on pace to set the rookie reception record, not for tight ends, just for any player this year, and he's
Really?
probably going to beat it. Yeah, because
Oh,
Laporta set it 4 tight ends last year. He's going to beat that, but he's on track to beat the rookie reception record for a tight end, first year tight
huh.
end. That's pretty impressive.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, pretty damn impressive.
All
So
right.
that's
Good
if
grab by
anything,
John then.
yeah, certainly a salary of 11. That's great.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
you'd hope
he'll make a good
return of
keeper.
T. Higgins too gives him a little shot in the arm. Mahomes versus Buffalo, that's probably going to be just a. Do you think the defenses show up there, or do you think the offensive show up in that?
I think it's part of me thinks it's a defensive battle game, which
Yeah,
hurts Hopkins, that hurts
yeah,
Mahomes,
hmm
doesn't
yeah. How about
affect
that?
anybody on the other side really. So, but also, I mean, like, you are right. It's either going to be an offensive or a defensive game. I feel like it's not going to be a balanced game. It's just going to be one side of the ball for each team is going to just be going brazy.
Hmm. Hmm. We'll see. I think everyone's rooting for Buffalo in this one, except John. He's probably rooting. Well, he probably don't care who wins. He just wants Mahomes to show up, and then
Yeah,
quietly kind of lucked into a pretty decent stack with
with
Hopkins
Hopkins,
and
yeah.
Mahomes. He's probably close to dropping Hopkins a few times, maybe not. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know,
he
but
was on his
him,
trade
trade
block the
notification,
entire year.
him going to KC, that was huge for him. So you'd hope he can pull out the win there. But on the other side, I mean, you need Lamar. You need Lamar to show up for sure to really lock in this dub.
You need Swift to show. If you want to lock this in, you need Swift to show up.
Yeah. But
Uh,
you're not going to complain with what you got. I mean, sure, Jake Elliott missed some kicks, but still getting 6 points is not the worst showing for a kicker. So let's see, 12 and a, let's say 10. What do you think spread? 12 and a half, 11 and a half, 10 and a half, something like
I'd
that.
say 11 and a half.
I like that number, 11 and a half. Where does your heart lie here in this one?
Hold on, let me just.
He's fielding trade offers.
Oh, I'm just writing all this down so I have it for record. Where we
Oh, you
give
are
our
okay.
picks, yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna put the favorite. I'm gonna go 11 and a half for Shane. So Shane's gonna be the favorite,
Hmm.
just because I'm gonna go with I guess the projections there. I I'm gonna take John to cover.
You're gonna take John to
So
cover.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take I'll take John at plus 11 and a half.
Hmm. Man, I do
I
like that pick.
don't think he's gonna win. I do not think John wins here, but I think it's gonna be closer than what the projections are saying.
Fuck it.
I think we
I
might have
think.
ourselves like a 5 point swing on this.
I think. I think John. I don't know. I have a hunch here, just looking at the teams straight across the board. I think John has a sneaky advantage here. I really do. I don't know why. I'm gonna take John to win outright as the underdog.
You just want John at the money line?
Yep, John on the money line. Is Netflix just crashed or what? It's my internet. It was working before. Is it really
What's
crashed?
what's the fight at?
There's we can't watch it. The Netflix is apparently crashed for everybody. So I don't
Nice.
know.
No one
Hasn't
saw
started
that
yet.
coming.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, they took it back. My card got declined. Netflix took it back.
Um. All right. Next
Oh
matchup.
no.
Uh. Potential championship matchup here apparently. Gritty Committee versus Danis System. Gritty Committee already has 25 points. Jalen Hurts has played. Devonta Smith has played. Devonta Smith only putting up 6.9 points, and Jalen Hurts having 18.7.
Yeah, I hate that for Smitty on his birthday. Nonetheless, it really sucks. Yeah, what do they call him over there? Do they have a nickname? Slim Reaper. I think
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
Slim Reaper. But yeah, you don't you think you'd leave a little more meat on the bones. Um, Hurts solid performance though, but yeah, you just wish Devontae Smith could have got a little more going for him. But a nice 6.9, 69, nice. So
Nice.
at least you got that going for you. But looks like he's setting the lineup. He kind of has to.
Yeah.
I mean, we made a kind of bench swap. I swapped, gave him Tucker Kraft for Josh Downs. So he's got him sitting there. Don't know. Maybe he swaps? Looks like he's rolling with Evan Engram though. I think that's smart. Jacksonville's gonna have to throw the ball, but Mac Jones in there as well though, who's yeah, you'd rather see T Law in there. But yeah, I mean, I think right now Gritty Committee's barely behind the 8 ball. It looks like, but you got Brees Hall, Joe Mixon, Garrett Wilson still, Aaron Jones in the flex. It's a solid lineup that certainly could deliver the win.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
one
It's
probably
it's
comes down to whose running backs really show up and do better. You think?
yeah. Oh, for
'Cause I think
sure.
Herbert could definitely meet 18 points. That's kind of his ceiling this year in a way. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I also, I feel like it's going to be, especially with Devonta Smith putting up 6.9. I really think
mhm,
the battle here is going to be in the wide receiver category. Whoever has the
mhm,
better wide receivers, because
sure.
honestly, none of them blow me away.
Yeah,
Devonta Smith kind of does. Garrett Wilson kind of does. JSN kind of does. Tank Dell kind of does. Nobody
yeah,
floors me in this group.
yeah. And
Nobody.
you got Nico Collins back in Houston as well. It's one more
Yeah.
mouth to feed.
So whoever's going to have the better wide receivers in this matchup, I think, is because Brees Hall, he'll do fine. Joe Mixon should do fine. Kamara, Kyron, they'll do fine. They'll probably all put up similar numbers.
Yeah. Well,
But
any of
it's,
those RBs could blow it wide open too. Those are all kind of boom players too. Joe Mixon's had a great year as well. So I mean, you're right though. I hear what you're saying. I think yeah, this one I'm gonna agree with you there. Certainly, the wide receivers are what could really run away with it.
because
But also,
this is
also could
both the
lose it
weak
for Janis.
spot in both teams is the wide receivers here,
Yeah.
obviously. I mean, you have Pickens in your flex,
Hmm.
so you could probably switch Pickens and JSN around. It
Yeah.
makes that core a little bit
Yeah.
stronger, but
You're just
doesn't
moving
change
off the
much.
board, you know. But
That one doesn't really move the needle.
no, no. But yeah, this will be a good one to watch. Hoping Gritty Committee can knock Dana's system down a notch. But he's on a little bit of a heater here. He's feeling good. He's in the driver's seat there in the Haitian. So let's
Yeah,
say this should be a
yeah,
tight one.
it's his division to lose right now.
We say 1.5 points, 2.5 points spread,
Yeah, yeah, I'd say one and I'd say 3.5,
3.5.
and
With the
I'd say Billy is favored because
yeah,
he started the original projections.
I'll take Billy and the points. I think he can do that. So I'll take Gritty Committee with the points.
This is a tough matchup.
It is. This is gonna be a fun one to watch. I'll be watching this one. I don't care if Gritty Committee wins. I just care if Dennis system.
Yeah, I'll go opposite of you.
Yep.
I'll go Danis system.
With the points or money? Money line.
I'm gonna go money line
All right.
because if I think if Danis is, yeah, it's gonna be a close one.
For sure.
I
It'll be
don't know
one to
if I
watch.
could. Yeah, it's too close of points I think to take.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, Stadium Hot Dogs versus the White Bronco Boys. You played Jaden Daniels already. Jaden
I
Daniels
know.
has
Not a good one.
15.44 points.
Surprising he even got to 15. Honestly, which I'll
That
take
passing
it.
touchdown at
I
the
think
end really helped you.
I think Purdy with Seattle will do better than that ultimately
Yeah.
against Seattle. So that one kind of sucked. I Oh man, every time I play, I haven't played Purdy in a while because Jaden Daniels is pretty good. You know, he's got a lot of talent. He can run the ball, but Purdy's got the better supporting cast certainly, and that's kind of what puts him over the top. Plus,
Yeah.
he's a solid quarterback. I mean, no, not to shit talk him because he's a solid quarterback too. So I don't know. I mean, I
Well,
have definitely mismanaged the QB room more than one time this year, which shows in the record as well. But
do you want
yeah,
to? Why don't you walk us through Stadium Hot Dogs team? The keys to victory
will
over
do.
there.
Man, I don't know. I I look over there and I hope I don't want to say too much to give me bad karma, but nothing exactly scares me, you know. But I don't know. I mean, Derek Carr back, Braylon Allen, shit, man. I don't know. You just need multiple people to over or outscore their projection. Um, Pollard, McConkey, can they put together a good game? Vikings D could be a key for him as well. If Vikings D can show up again, definitely. So it's kind of just on the whole team. I think. I don't think any one player is going to be able to win this matchup outright. I think he's going to have to put together a really good team win. So
Uh, for you, I'm gonna say the same thing that I said about the champ is here.
yeah,
You're playing a team that, psychologically you may be saying to yourself, "Hey, this is a layup. We got a layup right here."
I'm not saying that.
But that's what the matchup tells you. That's what the I mean,
Sure.
you're a playoff team going against a bottom barrel team.
Yeah.
This should be a cakewalk. Uh so like don't play it. You can think that way, but you can't play that way here. You
Nope.
got to step it up, and nobody needs to do amazing. You don't need anybody to uh, go go crazy. Just hit projections.
Hmm.
That's all. Don't Nobody needs to be a hero. Nobody needs to try and do anything crazy. Montgomery get you his touchdown. He's got to get his touchdown. Brian Thomas Jr.
He's got to do better
He's got to do better.
somehow.
He hit your projection. Do your job.
Yep.
What's going on with
Matt Jones
Kittle?
is going to have to show up. Kittle, he's fine. He'll play. He's got a hamstring, but he should play.
Hammy limited practice, so at least he practiced.
Yeah, he'll go. He's a tough son bitch. One of them Iowa boys. He'll go. Um, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping get a little more Cooper Cup in this one, and we'll see what happens. See what happens. I
And this
definitely
this
feel a
is
lot better.
literally the best
Purdy
lineup
in.
he can put out.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, bye.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I'll take myself outright. I don't know what the spread. What do you set it at? 10.5.
I got 18 and a half. Your favorite at 18 and a half.
I'll just take me for the money line.
I'm gonna take you in the money line also. I think you might struggle a little bit this week, but I don't think you're losing.
Oh,
I don't think
okay,
you're losing.
I'll take it. I'll take
Um,
your hat in my corner.
Brian Thomas Jr. makes me very nervous. I get very
Yeah.
nervous about Brian Thomas Jr. right
No,
now.
I could swap him out. Go
And
a little
Jawan
safer.
Jennings.
He's been
Okay.
solid.
Yeah,
I
he's
got
been all right.
options.
Yep.
Now that you say it, I might make a swap of BTJ. I don't know. He did not do great last week.
You,
I might have to
you
make
can
a
throw
move.
Khalil Shakir in there.
I think I'll go Josh Down if I do it. I don't know.
Interesting.
We'll see. We'll discuss at
Yeah,
HQ.
you got some tough matchups in there.
Hmm.
You got a couple options.
Yeah.
All right, next matchup. AT3, the artificial turf toe tappers versus no game plan. Bottom barrel matchup here is consolation. Artificial AT3 has already had Dallas Goddard playing, put up 11 points. No game plan has already had Zach Ertz playing, get 18.7. Battle of the tight ends last night.
Hmm.
Zach Ertz definitely winning that. The 2-point conversion and the touchdown. I
Oh yeah,
didn't help him win the game, but it helped Zach Ertz and might help no game plan win.
definitely.
He's sitting on a good projection.
It's a great plug in there.
This is going to be first matchup without Saquon for artificial turf toe tappers.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You missed that presence for sure.
Tajay
For sure.
Spears is
The tip of the spear for him all year, and
probably gonna struggle against Minnesota. Who else is on his bench? No one. Tight end wise, anyways. He only has two running backs, and that is Tajay Spears and Ramondre Stevens.
oofta, oofta. Yeah, it makes you think. Definitely would have wanted a running back in that trade.
Yeah,
Back in the trade. But yeah, I think this one's definitely no game plans to lose with the lineup he's trotting out there. You get Christian McCaffrey
I'm
back.
excited to see how Rashad Bateman does.
The Bateman.
The
Patrick.
Bateman, Rashad Patrick, the Bateman.
Yeah. Gosh, I think definitely Stroud would have to have a game for AT3 to really make a push here.
Yep.
Stevenson, Jaden Reed's got to show back up. DK, I think DK also coming back injury, so he's got a few shots in the arm here. I don't think he'll get completely blown out here. I don't think, but I'm gonna take no game plan. Well, what's at the spread here? It looks like 20. What do we say? 18 and a half? 17 and a half? 16 and a half? 15?
No, I'd say like 9.5.
Really?
Yeah,
Bring it back.
I'd say
Okay.
I'm not going to trust the
Then I'm
projections too much
taking
on that one
no game plan with the point.
because no game plan is a team that is paid to the bottom 4 times this year, 5 times this year,
Yeah.
and
But I think
so
just the addition of McCaffrey is enough to give you the points you need. Plus, Puka Nacua, Zach Ertz already overperformed way more than you thought he would.
I'll make Travis the favorite at 8.5 points.
I'm taking Travis and the points. That's what I would do. So no game plan plus points.
I'm gonna take no game plan, just the money line. I can't trust him to win by any certain number.
Gotcha. No faith, huh?
Dude, he's paid into the bottom 4 or 5 times. So
Yeah. It's a new team with McCaffrey, though. That's the way I see it.
how did he do last week?
He didn't play last week.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I'm an idiot.
He
I'm
got
pretty
60
sure he
he
did.
got 16.7 points last week. Okay.
Okay.
No touchdowns, so he's touchdown shy, but 6 receptions, 39 rushing yards, 68 receiving yards. Okay.
So they're kind of testing the water, dipping your toe in, seeing how the temperature is, and I think you'll get a full workload this week, especially with San Francisco really needing to put together some wins. So
Yeah.
prediction stands.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup for both teams. Both are going to need to be perfect if they want to win. All right, last matchup is Purple Rain versus Uncle Buck's Power Drill. This is the end of CR's gauntlet run, I believe.
I think so. Yeah. Hell of an end to the gauntlet.
Hell of an end. He's 1-1 so far. He's won one, lost one. Now he comes to the end. We'll see how he does against the American division here.
2 in a row. I think he's lost 2 in a row because I have as well. He would have jumped me. But
no, he's only on a 1L streak.
Okay.
So he's 1-1.
I didn't do my show prep.
So he's 1-1 in the gauntlet right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a rough one, man. It's just Purple Rain has no holes. It's crazy. I would definitely take Purple Rain. Looks like our spread is sitting at, holy shit, 34 points. The actual, but we're setting it at less than.
I'd put the spread at like 20.
20 and a half.
I don't know. That's
19 and a half. You have to go a half.
Yeah.
Well, I like to go halves, but good start.
I don't know. They're both good teams. That's the thing.
Yeah. For Uncle Buck to have a go at this, he's gonna need the tandem of Jefferson and Lamb to show up for sure.
I'd set the line at 15 and a half.
15 and a half.
Yeah, that might be low, but they're
they're
both top teams. Jacob is just like a high scoring one at times.
I think there's Jacob's team, a little bit of a separation. Then
the good teams, 50 layers of shit, and then the bottom barrel teams.
Yeah. Especially when you throw Saquon in this lineup, and he showed it last night.
Saquon getting 33, having 2 tutties.
I can relate. 2 weeks in a row, I've lost on Thursday, basically.
I don't know if he's lost.
I'm not saying it's not.
It's not like it was last week. I mean, he had 80 points last week after Thursday.
Yeah.
This is a little different. 11 and a half points from AJ Brown. If you're Uncle Buck's Power Drill, that's manageable. You can what he's, and you know what, 33 is not even crazy for Derrick Henry to get.
Yeah.
So I think he can definitely cancel out Saquon with Derrick Henry, and then he can, looking at AJ Brown across to Jefferson or CD.
We'll clear that number. JJ will.
Either of them will cancel that one out. So this is not as scary as I think as it looks.
Yeah. I think you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're Purple Rain, you're feeling good right now.
Hell, even Dobbins has had a great year. Some good weeks.
J.K. Dobbins has had a great year.
Mm-hmm. It's probably his best year of his career. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. He's been like injured pretty much every season.
Week 5, so good to see him staying healthy.
This is like third or fourth year.
I remember saying, "Oh, JK, he'll be fucking on IR by week 4," and there he is. Way outperforming. Shows what I know. Not much. Can't predict injuries.
The Jacoby Myers for Uncle Bucks makes me nervous a little bit, though.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you play him. I think you play him.
Over Najee Harris. That's pretty much that's what it's calling for.
I think I would. I don't know. I think Jacoby Myers just had. Man,
Jacoby Myers averages 1 point more.
Yeah.
Than
you should have more upside, a little bit more path to targets with Jacoby Myers. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he makes a swap. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna roll.
So where are you sitting at here? What do you think?
I'll take Purple Rain on the money line. I need it though. I need to get a win and him to catch a loss.
Yeah, because you and Connor are at the same record. You and Uncle Bucks are at the same record right now,
Mhm.
aren't you?
Yeah, we are. We are both 6-4.
Shove that beefy cheddar up his ass.
Oh, God.
um,
He's going off the fireball, folks.
I'm gonna go with the Uncle Bucks and the spread.
He's promising 30 points out of Jacoby Myers. So write that down as well. He's promising.
You want me to put that on the slip?
Yeah, Connor is promising of Uncle Buck's Power Drill is promising 30 points out of Jacoby Myers.
All right, I'll put it on the slip right now.
Not impossible. Not impossible. He's volume, he says. He's getting the volume. Right?
20 targets.
There's a path there. Path.
All right, hey, I got it on CR slip, so
You got it? You got it on his slip? Okay. House money. That's got to be what? Plus 1,500 odds for him? Are you paying him out if he hits it?
yeah, plus 1,500 sounds about right. Maybe plus 1,200, plus 1,100.
You'll cover it? I think you'd want someone else to cover it.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bad deal for you. He says, never mind. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think you're right though. I think you're onto something though. This will be closer than it initially looks.
Yeah, this is
Uncle
gonna be
Buck has
closer
found a
than
way
what
multiple
projections are
times.
gonna say.
He has found a way. He's
Yeah.
got the team to find a way. So
Yeah, that's the last matchup. That's everything I have for this week.
got some good, interesting matchups. The playoff race and the shitty race get tighter. See, maybe a few more teams don't wave the white flag after this week, but trades are being made.
Trade
Last
deadline.
shot.
Trade deadline is Monday, so you have until I would assume Monday morning to get your trades in. If anybody wants to make any anymore, I think I'm kind of leaning towards trade it out. I've made a couple this year, and I got some good keepers, but I'll entertain offers.
Yeah.
Pretty much it's Jahmyr Gibbs and Tyreek Hill are on the board for me if anybody wants to take a pass at them. Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. I would deal, but I don't really have much ammo in the gun to deal. So kind of is what it is for me. But I don't know. I would say Brian Thomas is on the board. I just don't know if anyone's super interested after
Who?
Brian Thomas.
Oh, I was close. I was ready.
You want me to say something else?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, but he's about the only keeper I got to deal. I just don't know how much interest there is out there. But we'll see. I don't think there is any. I think I'm the only one who's interested in keeping him more than other people. But yeah.
But all right. Good luck, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.